Okay, so we just finished doing this hair and makeup. I hope you enjoyed that video. This video I wanted to talk about while I have the momentum up and I remember is the Shiseido Skincare line. I switched to it and I'm really enjoying it. So I just wanted to mention a couple of the products and the differences between drugstore versus high-end luxury brand skincare. And this may help you if you're in between and don't know. Or it may not, I don't know. But please remember to like, share, and subscribe because it helps me out and you'll get the notifications if you click the bell on my latest videos. So let's get started. So if you've been watching my videos, you know that I've switched into the Shiseido Skincare line. And one of the reasons why was I bought this actually for my mom as a gift because it's what she uses. And she's been through cancer and all kinds of illnesses and things, and so it can show outward into the skin as well as she was feeling like she had fine lines. Honestly, I feel like she has great skin, and so I was surprised, but then I started using it because I wasn't able to ship this to her because of COVID, and I needed to get into a new skincare line. I had used Clarins for years, and I thought it was great. And then I switched out of it into a cheaper brand. I started using Neutrogena Retinol because I was having a problem with breakouts on my chin and discoloration. And I used that. That was great. It was good for what it was, but I felt like it was something for me that I could only use for maybe a few weeks. And then my skin kept drying out, which triggered more breakouts. So I was able to eliminate some of the, the dead skin using the retinol, and I liked it. And I did a video on it, so you can watch that if you're interested. So it was great. And then I switched into the Neutrogena Hydration line because it's summertime and I really needed more hydration. So that was awesome, and I really enjoyed it. I used the gel cream, the serum, the eye cream, and it was beautiful for summer. So now for fall, and because the universe has taken me this way, I'm using the Shiseido. So I wasn't sure exactly how to use it, but I had the main products to get started. So the difference between drugstore products and luxury brand lines. One, the packaging. Gorgeous packaging, glass bottles, love it. And second, the quality of the ingredients. They do a lot of research. They actually have scientists in each of these companies that search out specific ingredients for their own lines, whether it be Shiseido, Chanel, Dior, whoever. And so there's a lot of value in that. They really are being careful about what you are putting on your face. The drugstore products are tested and there is regulations, but I don't know if it's any better. I do know that with drugstore products, it's designed so that you use them and you use more of them and you have to replenish more frequently, meaning that you have to buy the product more frequently. So it won't last as long as these products. These products are designed so you use very little, but get the most amount or the maximum benefit. And yet, even though you're paying those high ticket prices, you don't have to use as much product. It's a luxury product you're putting on your face, so there is some value to that, and it feels amazing. So the first product that I have, and I'm going to put my glasses on for this, make sure I do it some justice. Turn the alarm off. The Shiseido Ultimine Power Infusing Concentrate. This is heavily advertised and talked about, and it is what you put on first after cleansing your skin and ideally toning it. With any skincare system, you're cleansing, toning. Now they have, not now, but last 15, 20 years, it's really big to use serums, then your moisturizer, and some lines want you to use your eye cream first after you cleanse because it just depends. Each line is different. So I don't know everything about this line, but what I do know is the concentrate goes on first. So far, I've loved it. Very little, like half a pea size. If you put too much of the Shiseido product on your face and you're layering it, you are going to be very dewy. And that would be great for someone who's dry, but for someone like me, I like to use minimal product and then I'm putting makeup on and then I'm doing a lot of things throughout the day. So I don't want a big dewy face. It feels uncomfortable and I like more of a matte look with my makeup without looking drying because I'm covering discoloration and fine lines. And if you have a lot of discoloration or acne scars, the matte look actually covers more, but at the same time, you're trying to do it so you don't look dry. So this is a nice balance for me, but like I said, I use very little, less than a pea size. Now, in their instructions, they talk about using it on your throat and your face. Very important to do your neck, even your, I think you call it your decoupage or decoupage. Anyway, it's very important because as you age, you will see lines. And the retinol, it was great for eliminating those lines, but these concentrates are fantastic for hydrating and smoothing out. So I use very little, but I'm putting it and rubbing in an upward motion, and I'm doing it through my face. Concentrate. And then I have the Shiseido Bio Performance Lift Dynamic Serum. And so I put that on next. So I consider this my concentrate, my serum, which is an extra step for most people. I really don't have to do both of them, but I had both products because that's what my mom had wanted, and I was buying it as a gift, and I got it at a great price. And so I decided for my own experimentation, I'm just going to use it. And what's the worst that can happen? I could look great. So whatever. So I've been using them together, and so far I love it. Very lightweight, and once again, pea size, less than pea size, and in the neck and through the face, very lightly. So after I do that, at night, I can't remember if this is a sample. I'm pretty sure it is, but it was called Future Solution LX Legendary Enamel Ultra Luminator Serum. So some of this stuff, because it's the Shiseido, is for brightening, not whitening necessarily. I would say more brightening. So if you have dark spots, age spots, dark circles around your eyes, that was one reason why I was going to get this, and my mom wanted it, is from the cancer. She had gotten dark patches, and so she wanted something to help her lighten it. And so this is another serum. I'm just using this sparingly at night, just because I'm already using two. So I'm using this like just in certain little areas, especially around my mouth and chin where I have the most darkness and discoloration. And I believe it's a sample because the full-size bottles are a lot bigger. Sorry, I bought this a while ago, and then I decided that I need to just use it because these products do have a shelf life. And so you don't want to leave them just sitting for years because they're not as effective, and you want to keep them fresh. And you're putting this on your face. Okay, so randomly using this, throwing that in, but definitely using this next product, which is the big baby, the Shiseido Benefits Wrinkle Smoothing Cream Enriched. Okay, so I'm going to show you. It's very heavy glass bottles. They're gorgeous. That's a lot of product. I am using that much, and I'm warming it up in my hands and then applying. And I do all the products, decoupage, neck, into the face, all of them. So I use very little. And because I'm layering products, I don't even have to use them all in the same spot. But I've been testing it out, and so far the products feel great. It has a beautiful scent. Oh my God, I do love it. And just because this is a Japanese skincare line, don't feel you have to be Japanese to use it. Anyone can use this skincare line. It's all about lightening, brightening, firming. Like most skincare lines, I recommend just really getting into a line and committing to it, at least for 6 weeks, so you can see if it works and works for you. I personally don't use anything with heavy oils. It triggers major breakouts. So all the products I'm using are non-pore clogging. And so if you have tricky skin, so far these have been great for me. I don't break out. I have a nice texture to my skin. I have a nice weight to my skin. I'm not overdewy. And it's, you know, you have to take care in how you apply these products. You can't just slap them on. My next product is a Shiseido White, what's it called? White Lucent Anti-Dark Circle Eye Cream. So my mom had dark circles. I are not as bad, but who doesn't have dark circles? I photographed babies and they had dark circles. So why not try it? So I pat this down in here and around in here. I actually use it because that's where I have discoloration. And it's all about whitening and brightening and has special pigments in it to help with that. So there is a whole line just on whitening and brightening in the Shiseido. If darker patches or age spots are a concern for you, I would look into that. I have kind of a little hodgepodge of mix of everything working together, but because it's one line, they work in unison together. So that's another thing to think about. You don't have to use all the products on that brand, but you can mix them with other Shiseido products that work together and work really well. So, and then my last one is a sample, and it was the Shiseido Benefits Wrinkle Smoothing Eye Cream. And I'm a big believer in eye creams. I feel they do work. I've seen a difference. I've tested them out, and I feel the luxury ones are really great. They do take care of what they put in it. You want to be careful in this area because that's where, if you're too hard on that area, wiping, pulling, tearing, that's where you get your wrinkling. So I gently take a little bit, no more than a pea size, less than, and tap into, and I go into my crevice right here and just smooth out. And you can just gently go like that if you're not a tapper. Clarence was big on tapping everything in. I believe you need to use a combination of tapping and then kind of using circular motion to move it throughout your face, neck, decoupage, whatever. So I'm definitely going to keep doing this line, and I'm going to get an eye cream. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the Benefits one or am I going to get a different one in this line. I still have to investigate those, but I am definitely going to get the Refreshing Liqueur, Elixir. It's basically their toner, and it retails for $60, which sounds crazy, but it has rave reviews. And so far I've loved all these products, and when you use the same products within a line, they work together and they're very powerful in creating great skin. And great skin is the foundation to beautiful makeup. So if you can eliminate the acne, the discoloration, the bumps, you do less work. And I mean, sometimes you can't, and that's life, and that's why you have these choices of gorgeous products. So the Neutrogena worked just as good. It served its purpose for what I needed it for in the summertime. It was lightweight, easy to use, easy on the budget. I didn't know what I wanted to go into, a great in-between. And I would definitely keep using the Neutrogena hydration cream and gel serum and eye creams before my morning walks, before my morning workouts. When I first get up, wash my face, I work out. So I do all that, and then I'd put the Neutrogena on, because these are expensive products, and I'm using these twice a day, once in the morning, once in the night. So I'm also extending the life of them by using my older products, using that up. And the Neutrogena is really great if you're on a budget. So I would use that for those instances, and then do my shower and then use these. And it's not a big process to put these creams on. Less than a pea size, tap it in, moisturize, and it becomes part of your routine. And it's like a luxury spot every day on your face. So you can't go wrong. So I hope that kind of clarified the difference between drugstore products and luxury products, the pros and cons, and what you can expect from them. You're going to replenish these less often, the luxury products, and depending on how you use them, if you use them correctly. The drugstore products you will use more of, but the right product, like the Neutrogena line, is great, and it's a great in-between. It's great for teenagers. It's also great if you're low on money. It's great if you don't know what to get into, and as long as you pick the right one. So I went from the retinol one. It served its purpose, but then I needed to move into a hydration because I'm naturally drier, and summer was coming, so the weather was drier. Now with fall coming and the rain, I feel this is a little bit more rich, but I'm using less of it, so I feel this is keeping me hydrated and very glowy. So the high-end brands have the extra ingredients and emollients without making you break out. All you have to do is, when you go to those counters, tell them no oil. The majority of the products do not have an oil, so you'll break out. Some of them do. There was one Clarins serum, disaster. I could not use it, and they were pushing it so hard. I'm like, sorry, but this just doesn't work for my skin. So you need to know yourself. You need to know your own routine, your budget, as well as what works for you. You can use any of these products, and if they don't work for you, you can return them on the beauty counters. They have no problem with that, and they will put you into something that will work for you. Most lines have multiple products for multiple skin situations, so you just have to take your time to research, try them out. Doesn't work, don't be afraid to take it back. Don't be embarrassed. Just go, this isn't working, I'm breaking out, or I'm just not hydrated, or I feel disgusting. You may be in the way you're applying it. It could be the wrong product for you. Your skin could be growing through something. Stress does a lot to our skin. So just keep an open mind, do your research, be educated, don't be afraid to ask questions and say, no, this doesn't work, and then get your refund, move on to something else. But get something, because here's why. Your face is the hello to the world. And it's not about being the prettiest girl, the prettiest boy. It's about taking care of yourself. And it's really easy to slip into these ruts of not taking care of yourself. The next thing you know, you have bad skin, and it's part of the vicious cycle. So anyway, I hope this helps. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications on my latest videos. And if you have questions, leave them down below. And if you would like some help on determining what products might work for you, I can give you some suggestions. Just say hello. Thanks, guys. Bye.